Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Geek Gab with Tommy. And this week I want to talk about convention behavior and kind of convention etiquette. And I'm pertaining basically because I saw this clip this week after AX, and I was, well, I'm actually not really surprised. Like, this is something conventions have always kind of packed in, and kind of continuing on our theme about conventions. Again, this video, people tend to forget who they are when they put on cosplays. It's great if you want to get into character and for poses and video shoots and, you know, demeanor, it's great. But there's always a line that you shouldn't cross. Just because I go put on a Batman costume doesn't mean I should go beating up crime, you know, and fighting the criminally insane. It's just not a really good idea. And I hate to kind of group a majority of people, but it's usually Deadpool cosplayers. The minute they put it on there, it's like, it's memes are us. Like, we can do whatever we want. We can touch your props, we can touch your hair, we can touch you. And let me tell you, don't do that. It's, first of all, it's annoying. Second of all, you're invading my personal space. And second of all, you didn't make any of this prop, so you shouldn't be touching it. And so some people, like, you know, when they go into these cons, they forget who they are. They just lose sight of this. Like, I'm not Tommy anymore. I am Atomos now. And Atomos is a badass, and I don't care what people think. I'm gonna be a jerk to everybody. And I'm like, at the end of the day, you leave the con, you're still that person. Maybe it's like you opening it up and this is revealing the real you. That video I was talking about with that, you know, kid Deku smashing that puppet, I didn't actually find it funny. I felt really sorry for that person. First of all, that nobody was really laughing with him, they were laughing at him. And the second thing is that in the future, I think if he wants to work anywhere, that thing's gonna haunt him. Or her, I don't know, you know, their gender, I'm assuming. I don't know if that's gonna haunt them, honestly, because you don't know who is going to see it, who's going to post it, and it's going to circulate. And the things, and if anybody knows anything about, you know, memes or anything on the internet, is that it never goes away. The minute you put content you publish out there, it's free reign, and it's going to live forever. This, eventually, if I delete this video, it's going to find its way out somehow, some way. Even if I wanted to get rid of it, it's some way floating in the web. And what a lot of people don't understand now is that your Facebook social media pages are all living resumes. And a lot of people don't understand is that when a company hires them, they Google you. They Google you, and not first page, second page. No, they go through all the pages they can, and it could ruin your life. And that's why sometimes people ask, like, how come I can't get a job? Like, my grades are great, this is that, and it's like, maybe it's because you did something on social media you don't know about. Google your name, look through all the pages. And I know, like, oh, he's just young, it's, you know, they're gonna, you don't know. And it's really difficult to figure out, like, what's gonna come back and haunt you. I have a case in point that I'm actually taking marketing right now, and there was a situation where they were going to hire this woman, and she had a fantastic resume. And then they didn't realize that when they Googled her, her name had matched up with another person who had done some rather explicit things, and they fired her. They actually didn't even hire her. Sorry, they just didn't hire her, and she didn't understand why. And when she asked why, she was like, they were like, well, you're not the right candidate for us, and it's not the right moment. And you find out, you Google your name, and it's like, oh my god, I'm linked with this person, it's not even me. I have a very generic Asian last name. It's Tran, Tommy Tran. There's like billions and thousands of Tommy Trans out there, and I have to be very careful about what, you know, who they are and how they could accidentally represent me. And I know that's like, it feels like it's really unfair, but that's kind of life. So that's what I really dislike, like, because, like, you know, when I put on Wizard, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna go start kicking people in the face. No, it means that I'm representing my character, and I want to express this way. I want to show off my cosplay, and I feel really good about myself. It's more like a feeling good about myself kind of thing, and giving myself confidence to to meet people. And that's what I feel like a lot of people lack. Like, they lack this common sense. Once they hit the convention starts, like, all the normal etiquette stuff that they would do outside, they just toss it out the window and they forget about it. It's really weird. And that's where I want to kind of end this video about the etiquette thing. It's just, be careful what you put out there and what you do at conventions, because one day it might come back and haunt you. It's a very touchy subject, and please subscribe and comment and how you feel about this. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Maybe you say that actually conventions are a place where you can really express yourself freely without any judgment. Let me know what you think on the bottom, and please subscribe and like. Thank you so much, and see you guys next week.